What's up YouTube, it is your boy Darriusofficial. I am back with another YouTube video.
I feel like everyone needs an outlet to avoid depression. You guys are my outlet.
As you can see from the title below, this is My Time with Trent, episode 13. I don't know what we're gonna name it right now, but y'all let's see at the title. Let's just chop it up a little bit before we get into the story time. I dyed my hair. Let me know how y'all like it in the comment. It's really noticeable in the light, but I still feel like it's pretty decent right now. If y'all see that my lips are really shiny, or even right here, it's because when I woke up this morning, I yawned, and I usually always try to put like Vaseline on my lips when I have like allergies, because when I have allergies, I can't breathe through my nose, so I end up breathing through my mouth, and my mouth gets really dry, and I end up like yawning while my mouth was super dry, and I fucking cracked it. Literally. That's what we got going on right now. But anyway, what's up? I hope that y'all are excited for today's story time. I end up like having to write down the points because this episode got a little tricky, just because I forgot exactly what had happened. But then I realized when I remember last night I had to write it down, so I ended up just writing it down so I don't forget as I'm telling it right now. But anyway, y'all comment down below how y'all feeling, how y'all day going. And yeah, also too, I know that it's a different scenery, but as y'all seen from my previous video, I'm back in Chicago, and yeah, so yeah. But anyway, let's get into the story time. I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off with a little too much. So anyway, so as y'all know, from the last episode, how it basically ended off, Zay ended up coming over. Well, let me put it on the screens what everybody looks like again. So this is Trent. Trent is supposed to be my little bookie boy, you know, whatever, cool, blah blah blah. But his ass has been acting a little fucking funky, and he's been real, I'm not gonna say insecure, but you know, he's just been doing this little weird one. If you've been following up with story time, then you know. And this is Zay. Zay is a new friend of mine that likes me, and I've been kind of like flirting back with. It just wasn't really ideal for the situation, but in human nature, certain things happen. So yeah. So anyway, so you have Trent, and then you got Zay. So anyway, Zay ended up coming over to my house because I had a little pool thing going on with two of my friends. They ended up inviting him over. He ended up coming. We chopped it up about things that transpired previously to that day. He ended up coming in the house with me and my other two friends, and I ended up basically slipping in the bathroom trying to get him a towel, and he helped me up, and he started kissing me, and well, I started kissing him, then he started kissing me back. So anyway, that's where we left off. Mind y'all, I had like a little mini concussion. I felt like it was just, yeah, it was a lot going on. So as we are in the bathroom, I'm just like, yo. Now mind y'all, I'm sitting, I'm naked. Well, I'm not like naked at this point, because when I had got up, I did end up putting a towel over me, like over my lower half. But yeah, like I was like there, I was fucking naked, like, and he just in his trunks and shit. And I'm just like, boy, it's hot in here. I'm talking about, if I never felt temptation before in my life, that was definitely the day that I did. So shit was getting real wicked. Like, I don't know if this is what Adam and Eve was going through or whatever when she had took that damn apple off the tree. I don't know, but I feel like I didn't touch the forbidden fruit, and I don't know. But hey, anyway, so yeah, like y'all, I kissed him, and he just like, it just went on from there. Like when I kissed him, he just started grabbing my face, I started grabbing his face, we started touching on each other, he started groping me, I started groping him. Y'all was like, the man was, so this is in the past, so I'm more like willing to talk about it with such clarity and like openness, so I can say, now that man was fine, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude ass was fine as hell. You would have did it too, for free actually. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm in this bitch like, yo, and I know I probably wasn't supposed to, because obviously like I need to be thinking about Trent, but y'all, sometimes like off that liquor, fine ass dude, goddamn, it was just a lot. It was a lot of emotions to feel, and I was feeling all those different emotions. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, we sitting there, we like just kissing and kissing. At some point, he tried to like pull down his shorts, and I was like, y'all, I literally wasn't like, I was trying not to look, because I was still like a little shy with everything that was going on. But yeah, like he tried to pull down his shorts, and I'm still kissing him. By that time, I just hear banging on the door. Now mind y'all, we're in the bathroom, and the bathroom was in my room because it was master bathroom. But I hear banging like on the outside of like the bedroom door, and we both instantly just like, oh shit. So he like hurry up, try to pull up his shorts, and he goes to the door, and he was like, hold on 1 second. And mind y'all, it was either T or Ray, but like they probably thinking in their head like, why the fuck is you in here for so long? Like, what is you doing? Like, you know, like what the fuck is you on? Gee, so y'all, the shit just, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I'm just sitting there like, that had to be a sign that that shit stopped. But I don't even, like, us stopping there wasn't even the stopping point. If y'all hear something that's like really loud in the background, it is the furnace. Please don't mind it. It's going to end up going off soon. But Anyway, yeah, so he basically told whoever was banging at the door, like, hold on, y'all, give me a second, like, we finna come out. I know they thinking in their head, like, what the fuck is y'all in there doing? What Saucy said in say? Whatever that face was. But yeah, so y'all, then we just kind of sat there and like, and we just kind of looking at each other like, did we just really do this? Like, did we just really sit there and do this? And we did, like, even though we like, I'm saying that like we had sex or something. But it was just like, what the fuck? So I just remember kind of like backing up, like I had kind of just leaned back towards the sink. And he was like still by the door when he had opened it to tell him, hold on. So I'm kind of like on the sink. And he walked up to me and was just like, on the most flirtatious shit ever on earth. In the most flirtatious way ever on earth. He was like, and mind you, he's walking up to me as he's saying it. He was like, I ain't gonna press the issue too much, but just know that I want you. Then he leaned in, kissed me on my lips, and as he kissed me on my lips, like he did the little bite too with it, and like pull up, and then looked at me like, literally pulled his pants down in front of me, y'all. Mind y'all, he's hard as hell. I was like, whoa, whoa. And I'm just kind of looking, mind you, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just looking. Pulls his pants down and then just gets right in the shower. And then closes the shower curtain back. Y'all, and I'm just sitting there like, and he was doing all of this while looking at me, y'all. When I tell y'all I could have motherfucking melted. Like, is you cool? Like, what the fuck would y'all would have did? Like, I'm in that bitch like, this nigga tempted me. I'm finna give it up. Anyway, I just took that chance to be like, all right, I'm finna dip. So I literally just, I went in my closet that was in the bathroom. I got me some new underwear, got me some socks, and I literally put on my clothes with my little t-shirt, and I just literally got out the bathroom, and I went back in the living room. And my whole vibe was just like thrown off, like not thrown off in a bad way, but I was just like shocked. Like, so I'm trying to sit there playing it cool when I'm outside, like when I'm in the living room with T and Ray, and they was like, damn, what the fuck is y'all in there doing? Like joking, like fucking, what the fuck is y'all in there doing? Fucking. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what? Why'd you say that? What'd you hear? What do you know? But whole time they just like, damn, your ass taking long as hell. I ended up just telling them, I'm like, nah, dude, like I literally failed trying to get this man the towel. And obviously left out other information, but I also don't think that they were slow. Like they weren't slow, but I just don't think that they cared enough to like be like, oh my god, what, and this and that. But it's like, yeah. Anyway, so maybe like 20 minutes passed. Zay ended up coming back out the shower. We finished just like kicking it in the crib. We took more shots. We was hitting hookah, like we was partying. Shit was cool. Shit was a good vibe. I'm not gonna lie, like. And as selfish and terrible as it sounds, it just felt good not having to worry about like Trent. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it just felt good. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, don't get me wrong, he was still on my mind. It just felt good not to have to worry about it. So yeah, y'all, we literally partied for so long. Like that whole day was just nothing. From when we had left the pool, we were just drinking. And like, this was a lot of my moments in Houston. Like, we were just drinking so fucking much in Houston. Like, Houston changed the fuck out of me. That motherfucker gave me a liver of steel, like, or kidneys of steel, whatever the fuck. Don't liquor go to your livers and your kidneys or affect them. Anyway, I don't know, but yeah, that whole motherfucking day we just sitting, we just drinking. So anyway, it ended up getting late, like late as hell. Everybody's drunk. I'm drunk. Zay's drunk. T and Ray are drunk. Mind y'all, it probably got like maybe like 1 a.m. at the time. And now at this point we winding down. So I'm kind of like, shit, I'm finna get in my bed. But Ray ended up saying like, can she stay for like 30 minutes and let her liquor wear off? She always did that though, which I never understood, because it's like, you've been drinking all day, you drunk as fuck. Your liquor not gonna get out your system in 30 minutes. If you trying to get your mind right, okay, cool, I got it. But also too, just like, what the fuck? I don't know. I never minded it though. I was like, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, she ended up like sitting there chilling for like about 30 minutes, y'all. After that 30 minutes, she literally just went to sleep on the couch. Me, T, and Zay is still up. Ray's on the couch knocked out. Like, she's fucked up, drunk, asleep. I'm like, I'm not tripping, whatever, cool. Mind y'all, I don't know if y'all remember my apartment at the time. It was that 2-bedroom, my first ever crib in Houston. If you go back on my channel, you can see the tour about it. But yeah, I had that big ass, dumb, gray sectional couch, so it was big as fuck. And yeah, so she went to sleep and we all just kind of like sitting up talking. And then eventually T ended up just like getting on her phone. She kind of checked out the conversation. And then she said to me, she was like, I'm just wait till she leave. If she leave in the morning, is that cool? I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like, y'all can stay. I already figured this was gonna happen. So anyway, she's on her phone. T's still up for a little minute, but me and Zay are kind of like just sitting there talking on the opposite end of the couch, while they're like on the long part. We just kind of sitting there talking. Couldn't really tell you what the fuck we was chopping up about on the couch. I just remember we was on the couch sitting there talking. And then me being me, I end up extending the offer to Zay, and I told him, I said, well, if you want to sleep here too, you could. Just if you just don't want to go home, like, no pressure. I'm not saying like you have to stay or even that I want you to stay. I'm just saying like, if you don't want to go home, like, you could, like, you more than welcome to stay here. Like, so do whatever you gonna do with that information. And this nigga literally boldly says, as long as I could sleep in the room with you. And T literally just was like, oop. And I was like, you can make a pallet on the floor. He was like, no, yeah, that's cool, just as long as I'm in the room with you. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So anyway, maybe like another 10 minutes then went by. Me and him go parlay in the room. I just ended up cutting on like some type of movie on Netflix. I made him a little pallet. Well, I gave him covers for him to make a little pallet on the floor. Had a little pillow, a little pallet. He looked comfortable. So I'm in my bed. And mind y'all, I feel bogus at the time because I had like this king bed. I had literally a king size bed and I literally put his ass on the floor. But it's okay though, because it's gonna end up like y'all go. But anyway, yeah, like so he's at the foot of the bed and I'm at the headboard of the bed and the TV's like obviously in front of the bed. So when he made his palette or whatever, I think I cut on like Stranger Things or something. We was barely watching that shit because we just started talking. So I'm at the headboard of the bed and he's at the very foot of the bed on the floor laying down. We can't see each other, we just talking about a whole bunch of stuff, just like good conversation. And so I'm like, I ended up asking him, I'm like, are you tired? And he's like, no, are you? And I was like, no. He was like, oh. And then literally after that, he like gets up from the floor and like crawls in the bed next to me and just lays like this, looking up. And I just kind of look at him and then he looked at me and he was like, I don't have to sleep up here. You said you're not tired, so I'm not tired either. So whenever I go to bed, then I just get down there. I was like, okay. Don't try no funny business because I'm gonna fall for it. Don't try no funny business because I'm gonna fall for it. Zay, do not. And at this point, I'm starting to think Zay has had a lot of cameo, a lot of camera time. It's not even cameo at this point anymore. He's had a lot of camera time, a lot of story time within the story time. This might as well be my time with Zay, and Trent might as well be the motherfucking mistress. The fuck? God damn. But anyway, yeah, so we just finished talking. He lays there and then he ended up turning on his side and like he just started looking at me. Mind y'all, I'm still looking up, like I'm kind of looking at the TV, so I'm laying on my back, but he's like on his side like this, just looking at me talk. And mind y'all, I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about, but I just know after I was done talking, I just still felt him like kind of staring at me, so I just kind of like looked over. I'm like, what? And he was like, you know I meant everything about what I said, right? And I was like, what'd you say? And he was basically referencing to what he had mentioned in the bathroom when he was like, he want me. And I was like, I don't know like how that's gonna work out though. Like that can't be, no, like this can't be it. Like this can't be true, this can't be right. This can't be it. And you know what I think it was about Zay? I think what I've expected Trent to act like with me, that's how like Zay acted like. And it was like, it was also such a weird way of like, cause me and Trent was friends at first and then we started, like he confessed his liking to me and we moved on from there. And it's not that I didn't like Trent, it was just like, I didn't really see him like that at first. So I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. With Zay, it just was like, instantly he just started showing like his interest to me and I was like, okay. I think I just like the way that he made me feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like that little flirty thing. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think y'all get me. Like, I just felt good. So anyway, when he said that, I'm just kind of looking and I'm like, why? Like, literally, I just asked him, I'm like, why? And he was like, it was just something about you. Like, I really like you. I feel like you deserve something good. And I was like, are you that good that you're mentioning? Because if you are, then I don't need that. And y'all, like this man, Zay progressively, even throughout the story time, would just flirt more. And I'm just letting y'all know this right now. Cause like even in a conversation as he's talking to me, like mind y'all, he started off on the floor, really started off in the living room, then worked his way in the room to get on the floor. Started on the floor, then worked his way up in the bed, was laying on his back, now he's facing me. And then he literally grabs me, made me turn his way. So now we both laying looking at each other like on our side, and he just get to like grabbing my face, like yeah, he's just like, and like literally like giving me like words of affirmation or something. He's like, he really had some like just, you know, doing all this shit. I'm like, oh, like when I tell y'all I could have fucking melted, because I was like, that man was tempting, y'all. That man was tempted. Then like he was getting closer to me as he was talking to me, just had his face like pressed to my face, like not his face pressed to my face, but like we was like, this is his face, this is my face, and this is the gap between us, like this much of space between us. And just talking, I was just like, oh my god, like I was getting hot. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting horny too. I was like, this motherfucker was starting to get up. It was crazy. So, and then he started like hinting at like cuddling and shit, and I was like, I don't know, because at some point after that, like when our faces was just so close, I get like not secondhand embarrassment, but I get like blushy almost, you know what I'm saying? And I get embarrassed by me blushing. So I just kind of like turned, like I literally just went back on my back, and I was just like acting like I was looking at the TV, but I wasn't. And he basically he mentioned like cuddling. Like I can't remember exactly what he said, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I had to write this shit down, because I didn't really remember. I was so drunk that night. But he mentioned something about cuddling, and I remember I didn't answer fast enough, and he was like, it's okay. He was like, it's fine, I'll get you to cuddle with me next time. And like he literally like leaned over, gave me a kiss like on my cheek, and then he got up and went to go lay back down on the foot of the bed, like on the floor. And I was like, yeah. Right. Anyway, the next morning we ended up waking up at like 8:30, y'all. Ooh. Because Ray ended up getting up early as fuck, and she knocked on the door telling me that she was about, her and T was about to leave. So I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I walked them to the door. I come back. I'm not even paying attention to Zay. Like I just literally, I was so like half asleep still. Then I go back in the room and now Zay is like on his phone, so he's up. But you could tell we was just all just groggy as fuck, just drunk, just not drunk, but like hungover. It was just y'all, that day was a lot. But anyway, yeah. And I just get right back into bed though when I walk in. And then I literally didn't say nothing to him. I just walked past and he was like, good morning. And I was like, good morning. Like in the most sluggish way possible, y'all. I was just and I'm sitting there, I'm just like laying on my like this with my head. So I'm laying on my stomach and I just got my head in the pillow. Y'all, I was so tired that morning. That morning was terrible. That was one of my worst mornings ever because I was so hungover. Like it was so bad. But anyway, he literally ends up getting in the bed again, but it wasn't like nothing like, I don't know why this just felt so different. Maybe because I wasn't drunk and like I wasn't in all the emotions. But yeah, he literally just like laid his head on my back. So like he was laying on his back while I was laying on my stomach, and he laid his head like, let's say I'm laying this way, like my feet's facing y'all, but on my stomach. He turned, so like we were making like the letter T, and he had his head like laying in the middle of my back. And he literally just, he laid there for a second and he was like, I guess I gotta go too now, huh? Because T and Ray went. And I was like, I said, you don't have to, but I ain't doing that. I ain't got shit planned. So don't think that we finna just be parlaying and partying again. Anyway, that happened, and literally I ended up falling asleep right there, y'all. I literally fell asleep right there. He had his head on me. I don't know if he fell asleep or not, but I just know a few hours later, I end up waking up to a call from Trent at like 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I just woke up like I was so distraught, and I was still so like my head was so just pounding. I remember I just picked up my phone and it was Trent, and I kind of looked over and Zay was like literally on that side of the bed now, like under the covers, but he was like turned, so his back was turned to me, and I was just kind of looking, I'm like, what am I doing? But anyway, we're gonna stop there and we're gonna leave that part for the next story time. But anyway, y'all, what would y'all have done? How do y'all feel about it? Like, do y'all think I was doing anything wrong? Well, I'm not gonna say do y'all think I was doing anything wrong, because I know I could have did stuff better. But yeah, how do y'all feel? Like, give me y'all thoughts, y'all. What's in y'all head? I love when y'all had did that in the last episode, because I was like, damn, y'all had me thinking about shit that I didn't even think about. But yes, let me know, comment down below, what the fuck would y'all have done? Anyway, I love y'all so much. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get these videos out for y'all for real. Yeah, and also too, I know I haven't been posting on here a lot, but y'all need to add me on Snapchat. I'm gonna put the link on the screen, and also my name. It is Mixedfinao, MIXEDFINAO. Make sure that y'all follow me out over there, because I'm trying to get a Snap star. And also too, I've been posting a lot over there, so if y'all not seeing me over here, y'all want to know what's going on in my day-to-day, or want to see what I've been up to, just follow me over there. And yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, click that bell on the side so that you can be notified. Make sure that you tell a friend or two, because it is good for you. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in my next YouTube video. Bye.